फॉर लेटेस्ट वीडियो ऑन योगा एंड एक्सरसाइज प्लीज़ मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को दबाकर ऑल नोटिफिकेशन पर क्लिक कर दें ताकि जब भी मैं वीडियो अपलोड करूं आपको नोटिफिकेशन आता रहे।
This short sequence is designed to cool down after a busy day and help you to release tension and relax your body for a more restorative sleep. To start, kneel on the mat and sit on your heels. Close your eyes and begin to shift your awareness into your breath. Hands on your lap, breathing deeply. Sit nice and tall. Roll your shoulder blades into your back. Breathe in and out through your nose, making each inhalation and exhalation longer and more balanced. Shift from thinking into feeling and just notice what you feel. Now walk your hands forward and fold over your thighs into child's pose. Your arms extended forward, palms down. Take a few more cycles of breath, resting your forehead into the mat, pressing your hips back into your heels. Lift your torso. Extend your arms overhead. Exhale, side bend to the left as you rest your left hand on top of your right thigh. Revolve your upper chest towards the sky. Inhale back to center. Release your hands on top of your thighs. And now reach your left arm overhead. Exhaling out into a side bend towards the right, resting your right hand on top of your left thigh. Look up under your left arm. Inhale, exhale. Come back to center and release your arms. Now lift your hips and move your heels to the right to sit on the floor. Keep your knees together. Lean back and place your hands on the mat behind you. Lift your hips and extend your right arm alongside your right ear. Lower your hips and your right hand and move your heels to the left. Keep your knees together. Lean back, place your hands on the mat, extend your hips forward and your left arm back. Open your chest. Exhale, lowering your hips and left hand. Return to initial kneeling position. Now make your way onto hands and knees, tabletop. Have your wrists beneath your shoulders, your knees beneath your hips, fingers and toes pointed, spread out. Inhale, lift your sits bones and chest toward the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine up, draw the chin into the chest. Repeat, following your own breath and moving slowly. And find a neutral spine. Inhale, begin to make big circles to the right with your hips. Make each circle start at your hips and continue up towards your spine, moving slowly with your breath. Warming up your spine, engaging your shoulders. Then switch sides and continue along with your breath, making a circle in the opposite direction. Letting go completely and just moving your body as you feel. Now circle your hips to the left and drop the hips close to your heels. Do the circle from your hips through your torso toward your head. Spinal circles in child's pose. Then switch sides, continue with your breath. Relaxing your neck. Hands planted into the mat. Taking your time. And slowly come back to tabletop. And slowly come back to tabletop. Inhale, extend your right arm toward the ceiling and look up. Exhale, slide your right arm under your left and rest your right shoulder and head on the floor. Inhale, press with your left hand the floor away as you extend your right arm toward the ceiling. Repeat this sequence once more. Then come back to tabletop. Inhale, extend your left arm now toward the ceiling, looking up. Exhale, slide your left arm under your right and rest your left shoulder and head on the floor. Inhale, press your right hand on the floor away from you as you extend your left arm toward the ceiling. Repeat this sequence. And then come back to tabletop. Inhale. Inhale, walk your hands forward and lower the chest and the chin onto the mat. Curl your toes under. If your chin doesn't reach the mat, rest your forehead instead. Keep your hips over your knees. Now walk back to downward dog and step your right foot forward, lowering your left knee into the mat and pointing toes. Inhale, join the palms in front of your heart and extend your arms overhead. Keep your shoulders back away from your ears. Breathing, sinking lower. Relax and release your hands to either side of your right foot and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale and step your left foot forward. Your left foot forward. Lower your right knee into the mat and point your toes. Inhale, join your palms in front of your heart and extend your arms overhead for 5 breaths. Each inhalation, lengthen your torso. Each exhalation, let your shoulder blades glide in your back, Sink deeper in your hips. Now release your hands to either side of your foot and step back into downward facing dog. Once more, step your right foot in your hands, pivot your back heel on the mat. Hands on your hips, straighten your right knee. Lengthen your torso. Exhale, bend forward and parallel the torso to the mat. If available, left hip forward and interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, extend the knuckles away from your body. Exhale, fold deeper over your right leg as you draw your knuckles toward the top of your mat. Release your hands and step back. Foot between your hands, pivot your back heel. Lift your torso and straighten your left knee, hands on hips. Inhale, lengthen your torso and bend forward, parallel to the floor. Interlace your fingers behind you and extend your knuckles away from your body, folding deeper over your left leg as you draw your knuckles toward the mat. Hips remain squared. Release both of your hands on the floor and step back into downward dog. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat, point your toes and sit on your heels. Come to child's pose. Rest your forehead on the mat. Hands extend forward, hips back, lengthening your spine. Inhale, lift your torso and draw your left heel close to your right sits bone. Step your right foot to the outside of your left knee. Lengthen your spine. Twist your torso to the right and wrap your right knee with your left arm. Place your right hand behind you on the floor and look back. Each inhalation, lengthen your torso. Each exhalation, twist a little bit more. Inhale, slowly come back to center. Draw your right heel close to your left sits bone and step your left foot to the outside of your right knee. Lengthen the spine and twist your torso to the left. Wrap your left knee with your right arm. Place your left hand behind you on the floor, looking back for 5 breaths. Each inhale, lengthen. Each exhale, twist further. And come back to center. Bend your knees and step your feet parallel on the mat. Lower your torso onto the mat, laying on your back. Have your ankles beneath your knees and your arms alongside your body, palms down. Breathe in and lift your hips, extending the tailbone toward the back of the knees. Interlace your fingers behind you and extend the knuckles toward your heels. Draw your chest toward your chin and keep your neck even. Adjusting your shoulders, lifting higher. Knees coming together. Breathing. Now release your hands and slowly lower your hips to the mat. Relax and step your feet 1 foot forward. Your arms alongside your body, palms down. Exhale, drop the knees to the left as you gaze to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop the knees to the right as you gaze to the left. Repeat this twice more with your breath, releasing your lower back. Now extend your legs forward, arms alongside of body. Let your feet fall open. Turn your palms up and close your eyes. Breathe naturally through your nose. Soften each muscle of your face and of your body. Take this moment to integrate your practice and relax completely in Shavasana, remaining here for at least 5 minutes. Feeling your belly rise and fall. Feeling your heart slow. And start to move your fingers and toes. When you're ready, roll on to your right side and make your way to a comfortable seated position, legs crossed. Easy pose. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Press your thumbs in and bow your chin gently towards your chest. Breathing deeply to end your practice. Namaste.